Don't know if anybody's gonna be around right now, but I'm hoping that a few of you guys are around to ask some questions. I feel like the format of this has changed, so just bear with me to check everything. But yeah, I obviously am still here by myself, so I just thought that maybe you guys might have some questions about some things that I can just answer directly. And just give you a bit of a life update, to be honest. So yeah, I'm just gonna do a live video just for half an hour. Please let me know if you're here in the comments. Hey, I'm okay. I'm struggling a little bit now because it's been it'll be 5 weeks on Monday that I haven't seen Anthony and the kids. And obviously I'm tough, but nobody should have to go through that, you know. We were told initially by the guy sorting out our visas, it'll be 2 weeks, don't worry, it'll be 2 weeks. Obviously I knew that was a lie, because the same thing was said the first time round. So hey guys, just thought I'd show you that I'm alive and I'm okay. So yeah, I'm okay physically, but mentally, yeah, I'm struggling a little bit now, to be perfectly honest with you. It's hard being here on my own, and you know, obviously people are asking because they're curious, you know, when are the kids coming home? You know, what's going on with everything? And yeah, a lot is going on is the answer. Unfortunately, some of the stuff I can't really talk about because it's kind of legal stuff, you know. But yeah, other than that, you know, with the visas, it's just a waiting game, and it's really terrible. It's a terrible process. Some people who have waited for pension related visas have been waiting since August and still haven't got theirs. So it's really terrible. Obviously, you know, we could have done it earlier in the year, but again, unfortunately, the person dealing with our visas kind of strung us along, making us think we could go to Romania, and obviously that was never going to be the case. So now we're struggling. We're doing everything to a very tight deadline, and yeah, it's very stressful. It's very stressful, very expensive. And yeah, it's not fun. It's really not fun. So yeah, hey guys, yeah, I'm just checking in, just to let you guys know I'm alive and still here, still on my own. I can't believe it's so hard to get the kids their visas when you have yours. It's really ridiculous. It really is just, it's diabolical, honestly. I mean, you know, you would have thought that anyone under the age of 16 could just apply for residency. Once you've got your residency, it seems stupid to have to go back to England and then, you know, for them to not be able to travel. You know, obviously, if we knew all this in the beginning, this is why, you know, I advise people to go straight through a lawyer, get everything up front from start to finish, get the timeline, get everything from them, all the costs, everything that's going to be involved. You know, it was our fault for going through who we went through. But yeah, so it's really important that you find out all of these things, because if you plan it in advance, it's not so bad. You know, the guy in the embassy said to me, but you know, the kids have still got their Schengen allowance, so they can go back, and obviously they've been here for a year waiting for us to get our residency. The immigration office have obviously given us a allowance to be here with them, knowing that we're going through the visa process. But officially, you know, outside of Bulgaria, they're not allowed to come back until they have their visas. So it's really, really terrible. And honestly, if I'd have known all of this in the beginning, if people had been upfront with us in the beginning about, and I don't think, you know, the people we went through, I don't think they have a clue what it was going to entail. You know, and again, this is why I direct everybody to go to the lawyer, you know, Tanya from Visa for Bulgaria, because it's really, I'm at such a stress level. that I'm not well. You know, I don't eat as much as I should, or sleep as much as I should, because I'm just constantly worrying about, is the next bit of paperwork going to be accepted? What's the next payment going to be? Am I going to have to come up with some random amount of money out of nowhere, you know? So yeah, the Anthony and the kids are fine. So the kids have been to a birthday party. They went to their cousin's birthday party. I don't know if this is distracting. I think I can see without my glasses on. I could just see the reflection of the computer, probably bothering you guys. Yeah, the kids are fine. They went to a birthday party today, and yeah, Anthony said he didn't expect them to miss here so much. He didn't expect them to miss being here. But they have put roots down here. They love it. I mean, how could any kid not love being here? They have so much space, and they have their animals, and you know, they have their mum and dad, because we don't have to, you know, be rushing out the door to go to a 9 to 5 every day. So you know, we've built our whole life around this place, and very tough to have been away from it, you know. And for them, it's so random. They didn't have, and to be fair, we didn't have any idea this was what was going to happen. This wasn't explained to us in the beginning, and I want you guys to know that as well. I think it's really important that initially, when we contacted, that I don't want to give the people that we went through any airtime, so I'm not going to obviously say who it is, even though you probably know. When we went through those people, they said it's going to be this cost, and that's it. We didn't have any foresight as to what was going to happen here. So yeah, I feel kind of stupid for me. I feel naive for not digging about a bit more, but you know, at the time I didn't know. So you've got a lot of time on your own. Yeah, that's the problem, is I'm an overthinker. You guys know from the videos, I have anxiety, and it's not just feeling a little bit worried sometimes. You know, if you've got anxiety, you know, it kind of like doesn't go away. It just sort of makes you feel a bit sick, and you just feel like kind of constantly worried about stuff. And that's how I've felt, especially for the last 6 months, because of the fact that it was, you know, dropped on us that we were going to have to go back to England. So yeah. Yeah. Well, you know, I feel like I'm an honorary Bulgarian now. You know, I go to my local town, and I don't really speak any English to anyone now. I speak everything in Bulgarian. You know, I practice my Bulgarian all the time. You know, I've made connections with the locals here. I've made connections with my neighbours, as probably any of you have if you've bought a house over here. But, you know, yeah, the bureaucracy, the administration of everything is just painful, to say the least. And it's also because of Brexit, really. And I think because we're still in the kind of aftershock of Brexit, you know, those years of where nobody really knows what they're supposed to do. So that's why, you know, you should go through a lawyer if you're going to do anything, because it's just it's hard to navigate on your own. You know, and I've had to do a lot of research to figure out what is actually legal, what's illegal, you know, what's going on. And luckily we've got an amazing team of people here, an amazing team of, you know, a network of people who look after us out here. So yeah, I'm hoping that everything works out, but yeah, at the minute, it's hard. It's hard for you guys as well, because, you know, you want us to succeed. And, you know, someone commented on the video a couple of weeks ago saying that they loved the videos, but they hate it when I cry. And obviously I don't want to cry, but, you know, I miss my children and my husband. And sometimes when I'm just trying to do a bit, I get upset, and I want you guys to see that I'm upset, because it's my life. You know, I realize we're content creators, but it is our life at the end of the day. So I would never want anyone to think it's easy coming out here, you know. Again, strange, you can be there, but your kids can't. Yeah, so obviously my residency card is currently, my 1-year residency card is valid, but they don't have a residency card. They don't have a visa. they were basically here waiting for the permission to reunify, but obviously we had to go through the process of getting our residency. Then the immigration office grants them their permission to go back to the home country and apply for their reunification. So yeah, it is live chat. Yeah, just don't get me started. I don't know how we've survived this far. I think just the passion and the love that we have for this place, you know, this house. I love it so much. I've never been this happy in my whole life. And you know what's really sad is that there are people out here who are actually English people who are actually trying to make it hard for us. For what reason? Honestly, hands up, I have no idea. And if you're thinking about moving out here, or if you already live here, you'll maybe know about this. There's kind of this. Sometimes there are people out here who just want to sabotage you, and it's really bizarre. And you know, other people who are making content as well, sometimes trying to cause drama, trying to cause problems. And you know, you guys, if you followed us for a while, you realize we're really not like that. we came here for a peaceful life, and we're you know, we don't want drama. And the people that we've connected with out here are also like that. You know, we don't want drama. We're very honest people. We're very down to earth. You know, we're straightforward people in that sense. You know. Hello, Johnny. What was the other question? How's the Irish passport application going? So yeah, so it's great. But it takes a long time. So I think we submitted it in June officially. Oh, did we though? I don't remember when we submitted it. I feel like it was quite a while ago. No, we'd submitted it last summer. So we initially applied for it. You have to pay the £250. We paid for it like 2 years ago. But we didn't actually submit all the correct paperwork until last summer, because there's quite a hefty amount of paperwork you've got to you've got to submit. So yeah, once Anthony has his Irish passport, then we can just be here, and I can be here as his wife. The kids can be here as. So I'm also entitled to my Irish passport. So eventually I'll also apply for mine. So yeah, it's going, but it's a very long process. Like anybody who's thought about it will know it can take up to 2 years to register your birth with the Irish people. Yeah, my mum and my grandmother are Irish, and Anthony's mum and grandmother are Irish also. So we have that in our blood. Happy to have that ancestry. I love Ireland, and if I could afford to move to Ireland, I'd move to Ireland. Honestly, beautiful place, beautiful country. For me, love it. Just the cost and the weather maybe as well. So somebody asked, what's the weather like here at the minute? It's tipping it down. Absolutely tipping it down. Yeah, really chucking it down. So obviously you guys know that our house is not, we haven't got any gravel. So you know the front, you know the front of the house. Oh, okay, that's just gonna, I guess that's staying there like that. You know the front of the house where the front door is, there's kind of like, it's like an L shape. So that little bit we're gonna try and kind of cover so that we've got space to store wood and to work, and we're gonna maybe gravel it or deck it, something like that. But right now it's just like a quagmire because it's just like pine needles and mud. So every time I go outside it's muddy, and I've kind of gone through all the wood at the house. So every time I need wood now for the fire, I have to go over to Anthony's mum and dad's barn where everything is stored right now. So it's muddy, wet, cold, but no snow yet. We've had a little bit of tipping it down. Yeah, is chucking it down with rain. Yeah, rain. We've had a little tiny dinky flurry of snow. I think I showed it on one of the videos. So yeah, it's not the same, is it, this video, without Anthony and the kids tearing through and It's so quiet. Something you might even be able to hear the rain outside. Yeah, it's been really, really wet today. I went to visit Paul and Claire over at Creamstone Farm because they've kind of been supporting me the whole way. I've been going over there, and they've been making me hot chocolates and keeping my spirits high. So yeah, I'm really grateful for them. But yeah, it's really hard. -9 here in Canada. Wow. Oh my gosh. Are you more settled now over there on your own? Well, I think I'm a bit used to it. But I think because we don't have an end date, we're starting to worry about Christmas now. And the thought has kind of arisen that I might have to fly back to England for Christmas. But the main problem is the animals, because Paul and Claire, everybody we know is going to be away for Christmas. No one's going to be around. So either I'm going to be here very alone at Christmas, or we're going to have to, I don't know what we'd do with the animals, basically. So I'm really hoping that we get this email this week. So I'm hoping that next weekend you see a reunion video of me running into the arms of Anthony at Metro. I'm going to go and pick them up. I know Claire and Paul are probably going to offer to go and get them, but I'll probably just drive up to Rousset and collect them. Yeah, we have 75-mile-per-hour winds in Wales. Oh my gosh. How are you guys doing, new Bulgarians? Are you, because I know, did you have some trouble with your house? Your house sale fell through. How are you guys? Are you okay? I know that's really rough. I know Anthony's mum and dad, they had an offer for their house, and then that fell through. My friend who sold her house, I think she had 3 or 4 times where the house sale fell through. It's awful. I think there's a law in Scotland that allows that to not happen, but in England we don't have it. So yeah, but I'm kind of getting used to it. I've been doing some crocheting, as you can see. I finished the bunting, so I'll put that up tomorrow. And what else did I do? Yeah, obviously I've done some painting. Looking to move to Bulgaria sometime in the future. Yeah. Well, all I can say is please learn from my mistakes. Please learn from our mistakes and the mistakes of others. And please, I'm begging you, please go with an estate agent who speaks some Bulgarian, so that, and someone you can trust, which is, yeah, hi, Gemma. Who's Gemma? In Bulgaria, the best is that you can ask your neighbour to watch over your animals. The thing is, my neighbour, oh, yeah, I don't think that's possible. My neighbour lives quite far. He's quite elderly as well. He's 78. And it doesn't look like he feeds his dogs. One of his dogs came down here and I thought it was actually a stray because of how skinny it was, and I was feeding it. Turns out it's his dog. Yeah, I've got my fingers crossed for you guys anyway, but yeah, I'm seeing more and more English people on YouTube trying to sell houses. Huge red flag. Huge red flag. The only English person that I know that sells houses that hasn't caused problems with people is Gemma from Bulgarian Property Experts, and she's lived here for 17 years. I mean, we talk to a lot of people out here because, you know, because of the YouTube channel, and I haven't heard a single bad thing about Gemma. Now, I think that's saying something, because I've heard bad things about pretty much every agent out there. And, you know, it's not to say that those agents, you know, because every business has bad reviews, probably. But, I mean, to say that Gemma, I can't find anything bad about her, I haven't heard anything bad about her, and all she has done is help us. I haven't paid Gemma anything. Gemma is she's in this kind of catchment area, so I don't know how far it spans. But if you found a property in Veliko Tarnovo, for example, you know, I'm sure she would help you. She's really fantastic, and I send everybody to her because I know for a fact that she can deal with everything. And the other thing is, oh my gosh, know that most agents will be so lovely to you and amazing, but then the second you get here, different person entirely, because you're no longer making them loads of money. And then you're not going to get any aftercare probably. So you've got to choose somebody. Now, I'm just telling you what I know. Obviously, people have contacted me and said name and shame people, and I think that is so wrong to do that. But I'm going to tell you who I support based on, you know, everything that I've heard and see on a regular basis. So, yeah, we talked to a lot of people, obviously, and she's obviously there are other agents that you could try, and it depends where you want to move to, I guess. But gosh, if someone doesn't speak the language, I think that's quite a red flag, to be perfectly honest with you, because when you visit a home with them, you're going to want to talk to the neighbours, and if they can't have a little chat with the neighbour and, you know, explain that you're potentially buying the house next door to them, you know, you can't. Yeah, I think people on YouTube selling houses, it's not something that I want us to do, to be honest. I think it's dicey, and I'm not a property agent. But obviously, if you needed help, I would help you find the right people. But and we know that when I hand people to Gemma, I know they're taken care of. I know that she's gonna make sure that everything after the sale, she's there for your life. You can contact her if you need to go to a doctor. She can help you translate. She's fluent in Bulgarian. I can't provide translation services, but I know at least 4 people. I know 4 very good translators who don't overcharge, and who are really decent human beings, you know. So yeah. I think if you want to move here, you have to learn a little bit of the language, even if you just learn the alphabet and start learning to read as well. I think it's so dangerous moving here if you don't know the language, because I think there's quite a large scope of opportunity for being taken advantage of. It makes me quite annoyed, actually, if I'm honest with you guys. It makes me quite annoyed seeing all these YouTubers and stuff selling houses, because I know that they're overinflating the prices, and that a lot of them don't know what they're talking about. They don't speak the language, they don't know the areas, they don't know the culture or the people. Hi, Anthony and the girls are watching. So yeah, I feel quite strongly because, you know, we've been through a lot with people here. Yeah, I don't want anyone to have to go through what we've been through. And I don't want to, you know, I don't know who it was sent me a message a couple of weeks ago saying something about a property deal that went wrong. The agent took the money and ran, and they lost something like £11,000. And they never got that money back. So it is so dangerous. And, you know, you get people saying, yeah, we bought a house on eBay, everything was fine. And it is so cool that so many people manage to pick up deals on eBay, but you'll never catch me recommending that, because there's just too many risks, basically. So and obviously now I could probably look at stuff on eBay and probably be able to tell what's going on with a listing, because I've heard of so many stories, and I can identify plenty of red flags. Yeah, it's just so I see it happening so often, and of course, it's kind of a bit of a it's a little bit of a dodgy. How do I say this? It's very competitive. let's say. And estate agents will say, yes, I have other estate agent friends and all of this, but it's very competitive, you know, and they will do anything to outcompete each other. So I just take people to Gemma. Gemma knows exactly what to do. You know, I can rely on her to take care of anybody that I know, and you know, I know that they're not going to be taken advantage of. Also, you know, the prices of properties. You can still buy properties for very low prices. So selling houses for hi Eddie, selling houses for like 80,000 euros is wild to me. Like unrenovated houses, wild. Sorry, no. So I was just saying it's so weird that you're not here, Anthony. Anthony has just said, sorry, but why are there only, there's not 18, but why is there 41 people watching and only 18 likes? I feel personally offended that you wouldn't like the video. Oh, thank you. There's a few people feeling pressured now, so thanks for that. Yeah, but I just wanted to let you all know that I'm okay. And I'm struggling with some of the costs of things that are going on with us. You know, for the residency, it's very expensive, everything that's going on. And, you know, I'll be able to share more with you in the long run. But, yeah, right now it's very, very hard, alongside being here alone in winter, which is the time I find the most difficult because of my mental health. So, yeah, trying to just keep myself busy, you know. I love making stuff. And obviously I'm doing a few more paintings. I think so I was talking to Paul and Claire today, and they're very supportive of the girls having a glitter wall. So I'm going to maybe pop to the hardware store tomorrow and see if I can have a look at the glitter stuff to put on their wall. Yeah. I'm not designed to be alone. I did it a little bit obviously when I was at uni, but then I lived with people at uni, so you know, there's always someone hanging about in a kitchen for a cuppa. I haven't been alone really very much in my life at all. So although I'm very independent, I really do struggle with it, you know. And I know a lot of people relate to that, so that's why I try to be real in the videos. But you know, I tried to balance it. You know, I love my life here. Like I said, I've never been happier than how I feel when I'm here. And I love the fact that the girls can run around. I don't have to worry about traffic. I don't have to worry about there being any people here. And I just want to say, like, thank you so much to all of you who comment. You might think that it's like, even now, you might think that I don't really care. I care about every single comment that you make. It really keeps me going. And it's like amazing to have the support of 6,000 people watching while I'm going through this really, really challenging time. And you guys, you know, I'm a tough woman. I was raised tough, you know, and I'm Irish in my blood. So, you know, I'm a horse riding mountain woman. But they're my babies and my husband. So, you know, I really miss them so much. They're my team. They're my little family. And yeah, the animals are loving. Are you far from Svishtov? I don't know. Let me check my brain to think about where Svishtov is. Is Svishtov towards Targovishte, or is it towards Stara Zagora? Because I don't know. Yeah, I was really proud. So I'll maybe do like a mini vlog this weekend. Those of you who are on the Patreon will see that earlier. I'll release probably a full video on Wednesday. I went to Strajica to post some documents to the UK. And I understood everything that the women in there were saying. And I was so proud because I get really anxious about going to shops and stuff at the minute because I have to speak in Bulgarian and I'm on my own. I don't have anyone to go, oh, I don't know. And yeah, it was really nice interaction. And I love that town. The people there are so lovely. Everyone knows the kids. I went into the pet shop and the lady said, malki deca, like little children. And I said, da, suprugud mi, I deceta, my husband and the children. So that she recognized me somehow. And she's never seen me. So it's really, don't understand why people don't hit like the moment join chat. Laura, amazing. Oh, it's disappeared. Yes, please hit like. It makes a big difference. Haven't spent one day away from a 9-year-old daughter. You're a tough cookie. Yeah, that's what my mum has always called me. And I don't have the best relationship with my mum, but oh, it's near Veliko Tarnovo. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I've been to Svistov. But we are 1 hour away from Veliko Tarnovo, up by the Danube. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've never been away from my kids. So, you know, there's, and we'd only been to that shop once. Yeah, they remember you. And whether it's because we're foreigners or what, but we all speak Bulgarian. We all chat in Bulgarian. The kids speak Bulgarian. So, you know, it goes a long way in a small town, and it's lovely. I found a gym, actually. I'm just working up the courage to maybe pop in and see if I can ask about if they offer like a membership or something. But I only found that because I was driving on my own and I took a wrong turn. So I went for a little random drive around the back of Strazica, and I found a gym. So yeah, maybe I might go to a gym. I've started exercising kind of regularly every night again, doing Pilates and dancing and stuff. So yeah, I'm trying to get. It's actually giving me an opportunity to just be Laura and not mum, wife. It's given me some space to just remember who I am. So there's that. But it's just the unknown. It's the not knowing when they're coming back. That's the hardest thing, you know. And for someone to tell us that it was going to be 2 weeks is laughable, really, because it's 5 weeks next week. So yeah, it's kind of a bit of a joke, but yeah, those of you who are parents, you know, it's especially because they're just little kids, you know, they still need settling at night and they need help with everything. So it's hard for Anthony to do on his own, but Anthony is amazing and I'm so proud that he's my husband. He's just tremendous at everything. If I need him to pull his weight in one area, he steps up to the plate. No questions. So when he knew that we were struggling with figuring out going back to the UK, you know, he said, I'll take the kids, and, you know, no questions. He's amazing, and I'm so lucky that he's my husband and he's my best friend. Yeah, what was the other thing you guys just said? Oh. Yes, please do hit like. It really helps with the engagement of everything, and the more you like this video, the more it will come up on the news feed of YouTube. You know, more people are joining. There's 51 of you here. That's crazy. I feel like I should be playing some music or something. Yeah, if you can hit like, yay! Thank you so much, guys. 30 likes. Yeah, so we just need the rest of you, please hit the like button. It really makes a big difference. We really don't make hardly any money from YouTube, you know. I think people have a misconception about how much money you can make from YouTube. We've been doing YouTube for definitely consistently for a year, and it'd be hard pushed to say we ever make more than £100 a month ever from YouTube. So, you know, it's hard because obviously we put okay. Should I be suspicious of your tag name if you're called live follower 333? That you're a new subscriber? I don't know. You should do a Bob Ross painting. Unfortunately, that's not how I paint. I do paint quite quietly, but obviously I swear if I make mistakes and things like that. So it would be kind of sweary Bob Ross. Oh, I'm on the TV in the Sheffield household. Hello, everybody. just letting YouTube know that I'm alive and I'm okay. And actually, it's kind of a bit like therapy for me. I really like talking to you. I really like talking to you guys, and I've been doing a couple of TikTok lives as well. I really like those because we have quite a lot of Bulgarian followers, and the followers on TikTok like to teach me new words in Bulgarian. And obviously I read Bulgarian, so I can read them and pronounce them. So it's really fun. I really like it. But yeah, I'm just struggling a little bit at the minute. I'm struggling with sleeping because, yeah, I'm anxious about Christmas, I think. You know, I want to be with my family for Christmas. And we don't know how that's going to happen at this point if we don't get the visa in the next 2 weeks, basically. Should be this week, I think. I have a good feeling about this week, but I did say that the past 2 weeks. So yeah, missing Nova's birthday was so hard I teared up. Oh, that's making me a bit emotional. Yeah, it's really hard, but it's for the rest of our lives, you know. It's for the rest of our lives, so it makes sense, you know. We have a big storm in England. Yeah, I really appreciate you guys. Really appreciate you guys. And like I said earlier, people have complained about me crying, so I'm just gonna suck all these tears back into my face. Yeah, don't worry. Nice to see you, Angela. Thank you so much, guys. Honestly, new Bulgarians every week. If I get comment, I know it's supportive. It's like a virtual hug. So thank you so much for that. Please like this video if you're watching and you haven't already. Really helps with engagement. I live in the Lake District. Oh, okay, on the coast. I love the Lake District. I went to university in Carlisle, even though it's technically not the Lake District. It's very close. I went to University of Cumbria. And I did most of my Duke of Edinburgh award in the Lake District. I love it. I grew up going camping in the Lake District. I can't believe people have complained about you crying. Yeah. Yeah. People don't like it. I was just about to say, hopefully it's like therapy and support and a bit of money as a bonus. Yeah, it's a little bit of pocket money, you know. I've sort of just been living off of the anything that we make from YouTube, you know. I don't eat a lot, so it's fine. If we that sounded really pathetic, and I'm sorry, but I realise I don't really eat a lot. It's just sometimes I comfort eat, so I've stopped comfort eating. Nice one. Live in South in Kendal. Oh, love a bit of Kendal mint cake. Love a bit of Kendal mint cake. Love that. I love it. I really love Ullswater, and we took the kids up Cat Bells, and the kids walked up Cat Bells. Well, I carried Nova up Cat Bells, but let it out, love. Sorry to set you off. It's okay. I kind of forgot about it because I think we'd thought she'd be back by now, so I could celebrate with her. Cece just said hello, Mum, at the TV. Oh. I didn't plan on this. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah. Hey, guys. Yeah, it's really hard. And like you've said, I'm tough. I'm a tough woman. But you know, yeah. If it was summer, this would be so much easier because I could just go. I could be in Paul and Claire's pool. I could be. It's okay. I could be horse riding every evening after work, but you know, it gets dark at 4 p.m. I don't finish teaching until sometimes 7 p.m. Oh, Ivy's coming in. Look, Ivy's come to say, what are you crying for, Mum? Why are you crying? Oh, thanks, baby. Yes, thank you for that grumbly kiss. Thank you for that grumbly kiss. You're such a good girl, aren't you? You've been such a good girl. I hope you've enjoyed seeing Ivy accompanying me everywhere in the videos. She's such a good dog. She's really... I would have let her sleep in the bed with me every night, but she licks herself all night. Not all night, but in the middle of the night, she wakes me up licking herself. So Sometimes she's just, sometimes she's not even licking herself. She's just like, yeah, like that. Exactly like that. Exactly like that. It's a problem. It's a problem. So, yeah, she has to stay in her crate overnight. Yeah, she always does. You're doing great. It's not an easy situation. Yeah, of course. And a lot of the time I actually have to I have to almost block it out. I have to just pretend I'm on my own and I don't have a family because I can't think about it. It's just too upsetting. So, yes, I know you want to kiss my face. I know you want to kiss my face. So I took her for her sterilization last week. Was it last week or no? It was a week ago, wasn't it? Yeah, it was a week ago. So we're not going to have any Ivy puppies, unfortunately. But there's a dog. My neighbour's dog is not. You want to kind of sit up here, do you? All right, come here then. Ready? Don't wee, because I know sometimes you like to wee when I lift you up. Something's like a little dribble comes out, doesn't it? Right, ready? Okay, here you go. All right. Oh, we knocked the camera. Now it's wonky. All right, you're a good girl, aren't you? You're such a good girl. Yes, you are. Look, everybody loves you. Oh, no. We knocked it even more. Everybody loves you, Ivy. You're such a good dog taking care of me, aren't you? Such a good dog. You're just a little bit, you give it, oh! You've had enough now. That's it. I've stopped. She's like, you stop crying now. I'm going to go and sit by the fire again. Why would I sit in here? It's colder in here, isn't it? Away from the fire. Yes, you're a good girl. Yeah, she is amazing. And it's just like, she's like our little, it's been hard since Holly passed away as well. And she's from Romania. We rescued her. Ivy, stop touching the camera. You're knocking it. So she's kind of like our little mascot here, Oh my God, this is so wonky now, Ives. You've put it on the wonk. I feel like if Anthony saw how I had this camera set up, he would be mortified. Do you correspond with other expat YouTubers? I've found that a lot of people have there's been a bit of a negative response from some YouTubers, I think. Obviously, I'm not going to say who, but, we put a lot of hard graft into our videos. I work really hard on them. I have qualifications in media, so I like to hope that shows. And yeah, there's just been some kind of unnecessary negativity from some people. So I just tend to stay away mostly. Love Bournemouth to Bulgaria. Really love those guys. I think they're really similar to us. And I'm really inspired by them. They've got a similar situation to us. They've got their little kids. Jordan and Lewis. Jordan is really similar to me. Really likes creative stuff and things like that. So yeah, I really love those guys. Obviously, New Bulgarians. If you haven't followed those guys, follow their journey. Who else do I really love? There's a really nice guy on some really nice TikTok accounts. There's a guy called David. He's also got a YouTube channel now, David in BG. You can follow him. He's a really nice guy. Some people are really supportive, want to connect. Our little Bulgarian adventure. We love Adam and Lynn. Oh, I'm gonna get told off if I don't mention all of our friends now on YouTube. Who else are we friends with on YouTube? Our little Bulgarian adventure. Mark and Anisha, we're out here. Obviously, Creamstone Farm is Paul and Claire. Bournemouth to Bulgaria. Oh, okay, you've got the zoomies. Oh, she's got the zoomies. But yeah, it's a little bit, it can be a bit catty, if I'm honest. So I just tend to stay away. Because, yeah, it's just a bit catty, as you can probably understand. If you're doing something well, people tend to start to dislike you for unnecessary reasons. So yeah, that's all I'll say. You can make your own assumptions. Obviously, if you talk to us in person, I can give you the scoop, or if you join our Patreon, I can tell you everything. But I'm aware that these people I'm talking about will probably watch this and find something that I said and turn it into something, because that's what happens. No joke. Has happened before. It really is. And honestly, you really do see us. People who've become friends with us are you know, it's weird because it's like YouTube in real life, but we are really like this. We're really honest. All we want to do is help people, and have friendships and stuff. And some people, they just get bored and like to have drama. So I don't like that. I don't have time for it, to be honest. So yeah. But yeah, Bournemouth to Bulgaria are smashing it. Jordan does social media, so their channel is really great. They got a really good TikTok and stuff, and I really enjoy their videos. Yeah, I'm not going to say anything about those guys. But yeah, unfortunate, really, really unfortunate. And if anyone ever has a problem with anything that I've ever said, I'm so upfront, and I will go and really like talk about it. I want to talk about it. If I was saying this to Paul and Claire today, if I ever feel I've done something wrong, I will own up to it. You know, I'm not the kind of person that shies away from responsibility. Everyone makes mistakes at the end of the day, and we can resolve things. But you know, some people, it's almost like they get a whiff of the drama, and it's like, whew, it's like they want to fight for nothing. But I'm really not like that. I want to just be open and honest with people, and sometimes people don't like that. But I try to be kind to everybody. I really do. And I hope you guys believe me when I say that, because it sounds like I'm not being truthful. But yeah. Anyway, I've already been at this for 45 minutes, so I should probably round off in a minute. But just ask me any questions that you might have that maybe I haven't answered in the last few videos. Anything you can think of. Outliers Bulgaria, lovely guys. We met them. Outliers Bulgaria, Maya in Bulgaria. I haven't met her, but I have seen some of her videos, and she seems lovely. You know, it's very similar to as Off Grid with the Udens as well. Those guys seem really nice. Haven't met them. No drama for me too. Life's too short. Oh, I'm not that kind of person. I'm really not. I'm really not. And often when we've had people have issues with us, it's been a little bit weird. Like, it's been completely uncalled for, honestly. I'm a very straightforward person, you know. I'm from the northeast and I'm Irish, so I'm very straightforward. Just let the world know how much you love Bex and Johnny. Bex and Johnny, like, honestly, are such... Bex and Johnny are the best. I was just talking about you guys today, actually. I was saying that you would really like Paul and Claire, because Paul and Claire were saying they keep their circle small too. And it's hard to find just genuine people. But yeah, Bex and Johnny have helped us so much. I really can't, emotionally and with tools and everything. I hope you're not up to mischief. What are you doing? Any quick thought on why you guys and quite a few other Brits have chosen Bulgaria? Have you considered Romania instead? I don't know, actually. I really like Romania, and I like the language, and I like the people. It's just that it was just, I suppose, we found a lot of properties here. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know. A lot of people have... Oh my gosh, Ives. Look, you're moving the tripod, so you can't do that, darling. A lot of people who've moved here have said that they would move to Romania if they had the opportunity. So, I don't know. I really love the Bulgarian culture, and we just fell in love with the place, you know. I've also seen people in Hungary who've had, you know, cheap properties, and, you know, I have English students in Hungary, so I'm interested in Hungary, but yeah, I guess it's just what happened. It's just life happened this way, you know. Forgot to mention the Udens. Yeah, great channel, very professional videos. Oh yes, I met Lilla Huss Van Life. Super cool people. Really, like, they're cool. Obviously we just met them in passing at the Hotnitzer car boot sale, and they were talking to us about some other YouTubers' drama. So I would... If money was not an object, I would buy in Spain, because I lived in Spain. I lived in Menorca. If I could live in Menorca, because I speak a little bit of Spanish as well, I would live in Spain, 100%. I love Spain. But France, yes, I'm reading a book actually about someone who moved to France. Yeah, I love France as well. I'm just a child of the world, you know. I could move anywhere probably and be happy. Spain is so beautiful. Yeah. Yep. So Lilla Huss Van Life. Any other YouTubers that you really love? Yeah, for me, I'm not a huge fan of videos. I have quite. I really like to see the whole kind of perspective. I like to see the building. I like to see, you know, I like to see lots of creativity and things like that. And you know, it's nice to see other people's, you know, Bournemouth to Bulgaria, for example, very, very comedic, very funny, very relatable, really nice family. Off Grid with the Udens, a lot of really professional videos, good sound quality, things like this. I think it makes a big difference, you know. I try to do my best with everything. Obviously, you know, I'm teaching quite a lot, so and I also write as well. People always have issues with me because they want drama and I don't. Don't waste your breath. That's as I get older, I realise now I just can't be bothered with it. I really can't. And I'm never ever trying to bring anyone down. You know, even when I was a singer, I'd go into the audition room and I'd say hello to everyone. I was never catty. I've never enjoyed that side of the industry. You know, I've never enjoyed how bitchy it can be. Because I'm just really not like that. I'm a very simple girl. You know, I just like I just want to have a friend who likes to also crochet and paint and take walks outside and find mushrooms and maybe cast spells, make potions, you know, and likes books and things like that about fairies. If you know, you know. So yeah, I'm just a very simple creature. I don't really want anything else. Did you enjoy the drive over? I would have enjoyed it more if I didn't feel like we were pressured to get here for a certain date, which then didn't really mean anything because, again, the guy sorting out our visas didn't get it sorted in time, and we had to pay for everything all over again. So that was not fun. But yeah, I would have enjoyed it more if we didn't have the time pressure of getting over here so quickly. But it was lovely. I mean, Austria, hands down, just sensational. I mean, we stopped in this beautiful little Austrian village in the middle of the mountains, and we had a little meal in this gorgeous little restaurant. They barely spoke any English, so I had to speak some German. I know a little bit of German. I have a business language certificate in German, so, but yeah. New Bulgarians, we have lived in France for the last 10 years and it's been great, but it's time to move somewhere else. They're making it so hard to be yourselves. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I have some students in France also. I love to visit, but living there, I don't know. I think maybe it's the idea of it that I love. Oh, what is happening? What's happening back here? It's a little tete-a-tete between the kuche and the kotka. Oh, don't you do... No. I had to move all the plants because of you, Gizmo. Gizmo's getting big now. Maybe you can't see him in the frame right now, but he's over here, just perching, waiting to cause havoc. No, not the plants, Gizmo. Not the plants. You could choose that window. Come on, you gotta go. Come on. Oh, say hello to everybody first. You may remember Gizmo. He's now a big fat ginger cat. He's a very needy ginger cat. He likes to jump on me in the middle of when I'm working, don't you? Yes, you do. You're going to be a big fluffy ginger cat. We need to take you to get sterilised as well, don't we? So you can't have more cute little babies that destroy everything. You've destroyed my curtains. You've destroyed all my plants. Yep, you've got a bottomless pit of a stomach. And all he does is pester Pebbles all day long. But Ivy seems to like him. They get along. As you mentioned that you're Irish, can you please share your favourite Irish song and Oblacie Libiala Beshe Strahotna? My favourite Irish song. Oh, the rattling bar, the bar down in the valley. Oh. Have you seen the thing, the Wiggles Tree of Life? Irish song. I don't know actually. That's a very good question. I used to listen to Irish music. I'm trying to think. I don't know actually. Thank you. I'm trying to get my fitness back so that I can actually go back to singing. I'd really love to. I realise it's something I really want to do out here. I want to get back to a level of fitness so that I can get pretty dresses on and go and strut my stuff and maybe get some gigs somewhere. What is happening? What's the matter? Have the cats sat on the couch and now you can't sit there? Ivy? 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 Go to your place. Go to your place. Lay down. Lay down, Ivy. Bex made her a beautiful bed and she just always sits on the couch. So yeah. All right, guys, I'm gonna sign off because I definitely said it was gonna be 30 minutes. And thank you. You look different when you sing. We live in. I don't know what that means. Do you mean I look different? I don't understand. I lived in Spain and also the Netherlands. That's amazing. Yeah. I didn't have that great of an experience in Belgium. People speak Dutch in Belgium, but I guess the Netherlands is totally different. Yeah, I don't know why I said that because Belgium is not Dutch, but I know they speak Dutch in Belgium. The Netherlands I've never been to, but I would love to. Back in the UK now due to mum's health. I'm sorry about your mum, but they always say I'm the nomad of the family, so I won't stay. Yeah, more happy. Yeah, I am very happy. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I really miss it. You know, I used to be in this trio in Menorca, and we would sing a mix of like postmodern jukebox covers of things, and then we would do like a party set afterwards, and it was really cool. And I just felt like a pop star. Everybody loved us. They wanted our pictures at the end, and it was cool. And I used to have this really amazing. If Anthony's still watching, he'll know because I used to have these long ponytail extensions. So I would put my hair back, and then you clip in the extension, and then you have beautiful long like Ariana hair, and I'd always get curly ones. And yeah, I just used to love it so much, and I'd love to do that out here. I just got to find the right place. I don't know if Velikotanovo will really be the right place for it. Maybe acoustic stuff, but I think probably the beaches are where it's at in terms of singing and gigging and stuff like that. But Green Fields of France, sung by the Furies and David Arthur, written by a Scotsman but nicked by us Irish. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think of Irish songs that I like. Yeah, I can't think of any off the top of my head, but yeah, I do feel quite connected to Irish heritage, and Anthony said that as well. You know, we feel like we connect quite heavily to our ancestors. You know, with being here. You know, how far from the coast are you? About an hour and a half, so it's not too far. I used to. Anthony knows if he's still watching. That is. I used to drive quite far to gigs. Obviously now I've got the kids, it would be different, but yeah, it's only an hour and a half away. It's doable after a gig. You know, if you finished at 11 p.m. or something, you could drive home. And the roads here are not so busy. So I'm going to go, Mum, on you now. You look great and could wear pretty dresses now. Please eat and have naughty comfort eating days. Yeah, it's just I feel like I feel a lot healthier. I'm trying to get that. Just trying to get that back because I feel. Anthony said it as well, you know, I feel more confident. I feel like I've got my confidence back. Apart from my missing tooth, I'm noticing I have a missing tooth up here. So when I smile, you can see it. I need to get that dealt with. But yeah, I just feel like I'm getting my confidence back, and exercising and singing and doing that kind of thing's helping me. So it's been positive in that respect, you know, having this time alone. But yeah, I'm done with it now. I'm done with it now. I want my noisy kids back and my gorgeous husband. You know, it's the longest we've been apart for many, many years. So, yeah, Anthony used to come visit me in Spain, and it was amazing. But yeah, all these things will happen. But I just wanted to let you guys know I'm okay, and I probably will be releasing a video this weekend on Patreon. So if you're not already, thank you by the way for liking the video. I realize all of you have done that now. I'm going to be releasing a video on Patreon probably this weekend, just showing you what I've been up to this week. I'm going to be continuing with the girls' bedroom, getting more bits ready for that. And hopefully next week I'll have a really, really good video of the girls coming back and Anthony. So yeah, I hope you guys have a good Saturday night. I'm going to go and make a cup of hot chocolate or something now. And watch Outlander, because Outlander's, I forgot that's on. Okay, yeah, just really appreciate you guys. I'm sorry it's just me still. I hope that you're enjoying seeing my perspective of life here, and it's not always glamorous, but I hope that you can enjoy my cozy, you know, how cozy it is, and we can enjoy the peace. You can enjoy the peace with me. You know, as much as I love the kids being here, it is nice to just collect myself and just have a minute, because I haven't had a minute in 5 years. Was not even a normal smile, or can't even see the tooth. That was like a primary school big. Yeah, do you know? But I do smile like that sometimes, and I laugh. You know, when I smile, you can't. It just looks like my teeth are like they end shorter. But yeah, I love you too, Anthony. I love you girls. Love you guys so much. Yeah, I just hope that we have an email next week. Fingers crossed. Everybody keep your fingers crossed. I think collective energy will help us. So that's all for this week. I'm going to go and call the girls and Anthony now. And yeah, I'm going to go and have a hot chocolate or something, okay? I love you guys so much. Thank you for subscribing to our channel. It means the world to us. Thank you for being so supportive. Your comments just get Outlander on, Angela. It's amazing. Your comments keep me going every week, so thank you so much. If you're thinking about commenting and you don't, please know that it really means a lot to me, so thank you so much. Благодаря ti mnogo, leka nocht. I guess it's приятна вечер. It's good evening to you guys now, so pleasant evening, should say, or hubov вечер. Cross for me too. Thank you so much, Plamina. Yeah, have a good week. And yeah, I'll see you guys. Hopefully, have some good news for you this week. So take care, guys.